Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer joins me today to unpack the latest in the mining industry. Welcome, Martin.
Thanks, Ashley.
Now, hopes for the use of platinum and palladium in the commercialization of batteries are rising.
You know, electric vehicles have been minus platinum. You know, we've been involved as a platinum producer, South Africa, for decades now, to clean the air of the big cities, because there was this internal combustion engine and you got your auto catalyst in there, and we made sure that these big cities didn't cough themselves to death. But all of a sudden you come in with a new system that's electric cars with batteries, mainly lithium. Everybody's running around for lithium. Nobody thinks of the existing metals that are there. And here you've got a late activity in research where you can see that the likelihood is, if you bring in the platinum and palladium, you're going to make these vehicles very much more efficient. You're going to lighten them. So it should have been done ages ago, and I suppose we just got to say, well, it wasn't. But hopefully, you know, with Florida University in the US and now an active commercializer getting involved there, I hope we'll have some answers soon, that this is commercial, that they can use platinum group metals to improve the electric vehicle enormously. That'll be great for our economy.
Now, there are calls for South Africa to produce green hydrogen locally, and that could add value to iron ore.
We listen to London events, and they say, South Africa has got this great sunshine down in the Northern Cape. They also pointed to other Southern Hemisphere countries, but they're saying there's an opportunity for all these countries that have got wind and have got sun to actually produce an added value product to your iron ore. And so I think that Kumba should really work fast on this, because they have been thinking about it for a long time now. But you don't want to export iron ore as an ore if you can. So if you can actually lift its value using the sunshine and the water that they've got there to produce the green hydrogen and produce green steel, you're going to export an added value product, which is going to be fantastic for South Africa, because we're always saying add value, please add value. This is going to do it in a very legitimate way, using the great Northern Cape sunshine. So I hope all those iron ore people down there think about it, and we get going. It'll help our rail as well, because I mean, you're exporting something that is not as big and it's higher value. It's going to be great. So get moving, guys.
Now, green hydrogen can also grow employment and combat climate change. So tell us about the calls for simple legislation to stimulate investment.
It's got to be simple. If it's not simple, the bankers get confused. And everybody's saying the simple message is the US. With that Inflation Reduction Act, IRA, they say it makes it so simple. You go in there, you get so much for your production, and away you go. So all of them that I listen to in London, they're saying, look, that's going to be the first port of call. Where we're going to make green hydrogen is going to be the US. Because if we don't, our shareholders are going to moan, because that's where you can get the biggest, quickest return. I really want to come into Africa. I want to come into South America. I want to go into Australia. But where am I going first? United States. Why? Because it's simple. Now, we actually introduced a fund this week. It's $1 billion fund. It's a hydrogen fund. So it's a good start. But brother, you know, we've been looking at this thing since 2012. You know, other countries have just got it on their radar, and look how fast they're moving. So we need to move faster in this place. Really, we've got so many more things helping us. I do know that, of course, the Americans have got this tremendous grid. You know, they've got gas going down there already. So you use the existing gas and you replace it with green hydrogen, bam, and Bob's your uncle. And you know, you can produce cement in an excellent way. You can produce steel in an excellent way. You can do so much across big industry with in the hard-to-abate section. And you can create so much employment. You know, as they were questioning these people in London this week, and they were saying, what do you think of how the British are dealing with the opportunity to produce green hydrogen? And the guys were clearly critical. And they said if they went on at this in an apt way, in a proper way, they could have full employment there. You know, they could really have full employment, not for now, but for decades to come. This is an opportunity. We are in an even better situation here. We've got more employment problems. You know, we could have huge contribution to employment, and it would be ongoing for decades to come. I mean, we've had oil and gas for 200 years. So are we looking at 200 years? I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity, and they don't take it up fast enough, I think.
Thanks for speaking with us, Martin.
It's a great pleasure, Sashni.
That's it for today. Join us again next week for more news analysis on the local and global mining industries. To subscribe to Creamer Media's Engineering News and Mining Weekly, please email subscriptions at creamermedia.co.za.